Hello traders, Damien here. Going to make this short video on how to identify swings, main and dominant swings. I guess there's still a little bit of confusion on the topic. I think this is because we're reading too much into the process. It really is a simple process, and once you see how I do it, you will see how simple it really is. So let's get to it. I was asked to for someone to point out a chart. The pound yen 5-minute chart was pointed out, and that's the one we have in front of us. So in looking at current price is right here. The market is live, and we have to understand or realize that the main swing is a swing relevant to this price that has no higher high and no lower low. So 100 out of 100 people would have to agree that this is the absolute high and this is the absolute low of this current price action. Okay, and therefore this swing right here is the main swing. That means that this one by default becomes the what? Dominant swing. Absolutely. Okay, and now looking a little further back, we have to also, in pattern recognition, we want a high and low that has not been broken yet. So we take one step back and look for the absolute high and low of this swing to identify that as the anchor leg or the main overall main swing in the anchor leg, which is right here. Okay, so this is the main swing of this, and this is the main swing of this dominant leg and this correction. Okay, so we have two possibilities just looking off the bat here. We are looking at a retracement of this one, of this main swing right here, into the aggressive C buying position. Okay, and we also have, move the chart over a little bit. Okay, let me change this swing's color so it's a little easier to see. Okay, so here we have an aggressive C buying opportunity, which provided a very nice return. Let's say you got in here and you're looking to take profit somewhere around here, which is where we're at. We're at 46, give or take a few, 46 pips of profit right here. And here you have two options. Here you can take profit and sell short for an aggressive C sell into a possible ABCD pattern and a Gartley pattern completion, because we're within range here, and we're within range here of a Gartley pattern. However, that trade carries an added amount of risk, only because we're very deep here, we're shallow here, and order flow is to the high side right now. Okay, so this carries a little bit of added risk, but it should not matter. It should not matter. You have to trade your rules. Okay, you trade what you see, not what you think. Okay, right here we have positive order flow. We have an aggressive C buying opportunity that gave us, 46 around pips or so. That could be a cushion in case you are wrong here and price takes you out. But price could very well just continue on pastward and continue on higher. And your first indication that that is the case is if price closes above this. If you take a short here or somewhere in this area and price closes above this, the likelihood that this is going to become an ABCD pattern to the high side is high. Okay, but right now you took profit. You hopefully took a trade in this area. You maybe took some profit here, looking for that pattern completion. Overall, we're bearish. But we have a break of structure here. So right now we're in that no man's land. We could have a continuation to the high side or a continuation to the low side. But the break of structure tells you that right now, okay, we are not certain. Okay, and we had a deep correction to the downside, which would indicate that order flow may be looking to turn to the downside. Okay, that may be the situation here. And in looking further back, so we have identified at least one potential 46 pip trade here that we could have taken based on simple rules of engagement. We'll leave that one up just to leave that. Okay, now let's start let's start here. Okay, here we have a high and I have a low. No lower low, no lower high. So this is definitely what? A main swing, absolutely. It's really simple. Okay, and this is a correction of this, so that makes this the dominant swing. Am I correct? I believe I'm correct. Okay, what does this tell you also? That this is the main swing of this dominant swing, right? And that got broken with this right here. But in the grand scheme of things, what does this mean? Do we have a pattern? Do we not have a pattern? How do we look at this? Well, at the very least, we got to draw this retracement level here and see what price does. Price found support, resistance right here at the 50. Okay, so automatically right off the bat, we're thinking what? Bat pattern, right? Okay, then price produce this right here, okay? This low. At price producing this low, we're still within our rules for the bat pattern because we had the anchor leg, we had the dominant that went into the 50, okay, which came down, found support here. This is an aggressive C buying opportunity. Am I correct or am I not correct? This is an opportunity to buy here long, okay? And for an either ABC to the high side or this pattern completion, you have a lot of options here that are telling you that, you know, price has a higher likelihood to rise than it does to what? Drop. Okay, so if we're in here, we know that at the very least we have to measure out this swing right here. Wait, let me change these colors so that again you don't get confused. And we're doing good on time, so. Okay, so in taking an aggressive C buy here, we have to take a measurement of this so we can what? Protect our capital. Once price breaks above this 38%, okay, we're break even. Okay, our stop is now at break even and it's a risk-free trade. So let us ride as high as it possibly wants to go, either to complete this pattern or what have you. Okay, so in seeing that, and we see that price found resistance here at the 61% of the dominant swing, that tells you what? Tells you that we're looking at either a potential Gartley pattern to the downside, that we are looking as an ABC to the downside, or price has just found some resistance there because it's the golden ratio and price may come down and then work its way up again. Either way, you have a choice on how you want to handle this, and this is something that you want to include in your rules, whether you're going to ultimately take profit here at the 61. You know, remember ideally this is the we're going against order flow, so this was break even and this was take profit. Okay, you could say when you have a pattern like this and a possibility of an ABCD to the high side, you may want to hold on to that trade longer. You got to incorporate that in your rules, okay, and say, well, I'm going to take profit at the 61% of the main swing. Whatever you choose to do, let's say worst case scenario, you took profit here. Okay, that's 21 points. Okay, if you didn't take profit up and you took profit at the 61 or close to the 61, you're talking 47. But let's just do worst case scenario. You followed the rules that you trade by and you took 21 here. Okay, that's fine. Now you found resistance here, and we're looking for a possible ABCD pattern. We did not get any trading activity into this zone, which is our aggressive C sell zone. Okay, so therefore there is no trade there. Okay, and price continue on down to the low side. Now as price did this, we could see, and this is how we follow, you know, the overall strength of things. You know, price, sorry, let's erase some of these things here. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Okay, now we can go here and say, okay, well, price closed below here. Okay, this is not an aggressive C buying situation, plus we're already trying to figure out what's happening here. Okay, but overall price found found some support. There's a little bit of structure here in this area, okay? But then, as you can see, price then recorrected itself and stay below the pivot. That tells you that we're bearish and that price is probably going to head down, okay? And as you can see, in not having been in short up here because it didn't meet our rules, we have to wait to see if this pattern is going to complete, okay? And did the pattern complete, we have to take this AB leg, copy and paste it to right here, and as you can see, price completed that pattern very nicely and gave you a very nice and precise reversal zone. Oops. Reversal zone. Right in here that you could have traded and taken profit. I'm a little lost. Sorry, guys. Here. Fibonacci retracements. High. Actually, we just extend this. That's fine. We extend that to the low. Okay. Break even. Profit hit. Okay. How many pips was that? Say you entered, somewhere in this area. Let's just say you entered here. Worst case scenario. Okay. So here, within this little 5-period window of time, okay, we identified 3 profitable trading opportunities that you could have taken following the main and dominant swing principle and basic corrections of those with the ratios. We had one for 21, we have one for 77, and we have one for 46. Okay, for those mathematicians, I'm tired, so I'm not going to add this out. I'm going to use my trusty calculator here. It's never wrong unless I punch it in wrong. That's 144 pips of profit that you could have easily taken here. Okay, I hope this video is clear. I hope you saw the simplicity of the main and dominant swing principle. It's extremely powerful. You don't need to drive yourself crazy finding all of the swings that are relevant. It's just, find the most relevant to price, the main and dominant, and take one step back just to see if there's a pattern forming. Other than that, you're looking at a potential A, B, C, D. Those are the bread and butter trades. Those are where you're going to make a ton of money on, taking those aggressive C's and the reversals. And I encourage the aggressive C's in the direction of order flow, because if you're wrong at D, then that helped you absorb that loss, was all of the profit that you took from the aggressive C to D. Okay? Again, I hope this is clear. If it's not, let me know. I'll make another video, or let me know of another pair you want me to do this exercise on, and we'll get to it. Thank you very much, guys. Good luck and good trading.